I'm sorry if everything sucks on this video as far as sound and video goes, but I am having a one-on-one duel, Blue Eyes White Dragon versus Exodia, just to see which one of these two can come out on top. Will Blue Eyes prevail? Will Exodia prevail? Let me know what you think down in the comments before we get started. So we're gonna go ahead and pretend that everything went off swimmingly and Exodia got the first go. So here's our opening hand. We have Terraforming, Raigeki, Swords of Revealing Light, Scapegoat, and Cyberjar. So not the best setup here for a first go. Let's see what Blue Eyes gets for his opening hand. Ash Blossom, well that's gonna kill almost anything. And then we've got a couple of Blue Eyes, Manju of 10,000 Hands, and Advanced Ritual Art. So let's go ahead and get started and see what happens. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and activate Terraforming. We're going to search for one field spell from our deck, add it to our hand. And we are going to look for, sorry I didn't have it pulled up for you guys just sooner than that. I did make a couple of changes here. Magical Citadel of Endymion. Every time you add a token to another card, you can add a token to this. So those are the guys where you 3 tokens, you draw a card, you can remove 3 tokens from him first to use their effect, then remove their 3 and draw another card. So essentially you're getting 2 cards. So we're gonna add that to our hand. We're gonna shuffle our deck here. We're gonna pretend the Blue Eyes player is cool and just taps. So there's that. Add that to our hand now. Terraforming goes in the graveyard. We're gonna go ahead and activate Magical Citadel of Endymion. We're going to place a Cyberjar face down in defense mode. Then we will end our turn, leaving us with Swords of Revealing Light, Raigeki, Scapegoat in our hand. And then, you know, Cyberjar, flip, destroy all monsters on the field, including this monster. Both players then pick up, not draw, 5 cards from their top of their respective decks and show the cards to each other. Immediately special summon any monster cards of level 4 or lower among them on their side of the field, face up attack position or face down defense position. The rest of the cards picked up are placed in the player's hands. So see, that's why I like that one, Cyberjar. Thankfully I think that one's just limited, so we're on 1 for Cyberjar. But let's see. All right, so Blue Eyes turn, saving that Ash Blossom. I still don't know what we're playing, but I got an idea. So we're gonna pretend, you know, how that goes. Let's see. All right, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. God, I hate playing my Blue Eyes deck. I just know I'm gonna get killed, but hopefully we can Exodia Obliterate. So let's see here. So we could do Advanced Ritual Art. Select 1 ritual monster in your hand. Send normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard whose total levels are equal to that ritual monster. Ritual summon card with the same name to the selected ritual monster. So let's see. Or we've got Manju. I think that's what we'll do. We'll place Manju, 10,000 Hands, and then his effect, when this card is normal or flip summon, you can add 1 ritual monster or 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Please don't hate me too hard if I mess up during all of this and choose the wrong cards, or whatever the case may be. Let's see here. Blue Eyes Chaos Max. I think that's what we're going to want to go with at this point. Let's see, what else do we got here? And Blue Eyes deck is just such a fantastic deck. What do you guys think of Blue Eyes? Anybody running Blue Eyes? You enjoy Blue Eyes? Go ahead and add him to our hand. Just let me know what you guys think below. Shuffle. Exodia is also cool and he taps. So then we're going to play Advanced Ritual Art. Because we played a spell card, our Magical Citadel of Endymion does get a counter. So it's already got 1 counter now. So now remember, with Advanced Ritual Art, select 1 ritual monster in your hand, send normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard whose total levels are equal to that ritual monster's Ritual summon a card with the name of the selected ritual monster from your hand. So Blue Eyes Chaos Max. And he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see, do we have another Blue Eyes in here? I think we've got another regular Blue Eyes somewhere. Forgot how bad it is to shuffle this deck when you're going about everything, just because there's so many times you get in here and you draw, search, or search, not draw, my apologies. Just search for everything. And then we'll go ahead and summon Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Let's see, you can ritual summon this card with Chaos form, must be ritual summoned, cannot be special summoned by other ways, cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This card attacks a defense position monster and inflict double piercing battle damage to your opponent. So that's just fun, isn't it? That's just fun. So let's see here. All right, so now we'll go ahead and move into our attack phase. And with Manju, but you know what? With Blue Eyes Chaos Max, we're going to attack our face down defense position monster because defense position, double piercing damage. And Cyberjar's only got 900 defense. But he says it's unaffected by card effects, so he's destroyed. He's destroyed. He gets to live on. I'm hanging on by what, 100 life points. And I will go ahead and end my turn. Pass it to my Exodia deck. I'll draw for turn. This is the one card I did make a change with, Jar of Greed. Trap card, I know, it's kind of weird in the spell deck, but place one card face down. We're going to activate Scapegoat, 4/0/0 tokens in defense mode, which doesn't help us with Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. But that's 2 spell counters, oh, 2 spell counters, my apologies. We're going to play Raigeki, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And it's not is it a card effect? Is it not a card effect? Let me know. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked it up before I started this one. But we're going to go ahead and say that it isn't. And destroy Blue Eyes Chaos Max with Raigeki. So we've got our 4 counters up there. We'll go ahead and activate our trap card, Jar of Greed. We get no counter on that one. So we've still got our Swords of Revealing Light, Royal Magical Library. We're going to play Royal Magical Library, activate Swords of Revealing Light. So now we've got our 4 counters, our Royal Magical Library. Magical Citadel of Inamayan now has 3 counters. This now has 1 counter, and it is now Blue Eyes' turn. All right, so we'll draw for turn. Chaos form. This card can be used to ritual summon any Chaos or Blackluster Soldier ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field and or banish Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician from your graveyard, whose total levels equal exactly 8. So let's see. We'll go ahead and play that face down. So yeah, we don't have Blue Eyes Chaos Max, and we're just kind of stuck here. Could have used our Ash. I forgot all about Ash, so I'm gonna leave her face up. That way I know what we're getting ourselves into here, and pretty much stuck regardless with this Swords Revealing Light, which now has 2 more turns, no cards in hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Hand destruction would be fantastic right now, but I have no cards in my hand but this one, so I can't activate the effect, which was send 2 cards from my hand to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. So we will just hold on to that, end our turn, pass it back to Blue Eyes. Again, please don't hate me too much if I'm not playing this right. It's been a minute. We're gonna go ahead and activate our spell card to trade in. So this now has 2, that now has 4. We're gonna discard our Blue Eyes. I was thinking about adding that and a Blue Eyes to the Exodia deck just for the draw 2. So we're gonna go ahead and draw 2, the White Stone of Legend, Manju of 10,000 Hands. Let's see, we'll go ahead and activate, we're normal summon the White Stone of Legend. We're gonna link him off with our Link Karibo. Karibo. This is in the graveyard now, and now because this is in the graveyard, we're gonna add 1 Blue Eyes from our deck to our hand. So let's see, what do we got? Blue Eyes Alternative, Blue Eyes Abyss, Alternative. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Alternative. So we'll add Alternative. shuffle the Blue Eyes deck here. Again, the Exodia guy is cool with his 100 life points and nothing else really to go, so he's just going to tap. So now, we've got Link Karibo there. And what was this one? If this card's a grave, Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. Alright, let's see here. Cannot be normal summon, must be special summoned from your hand by revealing Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand. So we're going to go ahead and reveal Blue Eyes to our opponent, which is myself. And we're going to special summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. And then, if you guys don't know, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, if you reveal Blue Eyes, special summon him. You can only special summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon once per turn this way. This card names become Blue Eyes White Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, I can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated. So we've got that there. And we're going to go ahead and end our turn. So we've got nothing else to do. Gotta remember we do have our Ash Blossom here. Alright, so now we've got Hand Destruction and Royal Magical Library. But we do have our counters here and our counters here, so we'll remove 3 from here, activate the effect of this to draw 1 Golden Bamboo Sword, which doesn't help us right now. We're going to remove the 3 counters from here to activate its effect of drawing 1, which is Double Summon. And then that's pretty much game, because we're going to get killed by Blue Eyes. And even Link Karibo. Link Karibo could attack Royal Magical Library, pop him for 3, and then get popped for another 3,000 right there. So yeah, Exodia did not hold up very well. What do you guys think? Should we try again? What changes should I make? What could we have done differently? What did I do wrong? You know, you can be harsh, I guess. It is the internet. But thanks for tuning in and joining. Take care.